If you've always wanted to write a book but never can seem to get started, this is for you. So, did you know that there was a study that found 81% of people want to write a book, but only 3% finish? So, why would that be? Well, writing a book is hard and it can take forever. It's your magnum opus, not just a blog post or a tweet. So, also, there's a lot of internal pressure you're going to bring to the process. And also, as you probably know, there's so much to gain by getting your book out into the world. I mean, it can establish your credibility with prospective clients. It can position you as a thought leader in your industry. It'll allow you to finally turn your original framework into an intellectual property and could lead to speaking and podcast invitations and so much more. So, no wonder, with all of this at stake, it feels hard to do. But what if you could follow a proven system and write your book in just 60 days? And what if you could use technology to help you do it and be guaranteed that in the end, the book will be your words, your message, not some generic gobbledygook? Did you know you can use generative AI to get your book written so much more quickly without compromising on the quality? It's true. And if you want it to be uniquely yours, you can't go straight to a tool like ChatGPT or Claude and say, help me write my book. Why? Because the output's going to be bland. It won't contain your insights. And worse, you could unintentionally pull the words of notable people in your industry. Words that are already copyrighted can show up in your work. So, how can you avoid all of this? Well, you can train an AI model on your unique voice and your unique message. And I'm going to tell you how. So, first, you're going to compile any previously created content you have. This could be speeches, blogs, website copy. And if you don't have any previously created content, you're going to ask AI to interview you. And I'm going to link in the description a video about how to do that. If you do have content, I want you to collect the pieces that most reflect the message and the voice you want to show in the book you're writing. So let me break those two words down. By message, what do I mean? I mean, what is it you're trying to say? So let's say maybe you're a therapist and you've written a blog post called 7 Steps to Set Boundaries with Other People. And now you want to turn that framework into a book with each step being a chapter. Okay, so your message is how to set boundaries. Great. Maybe you're a speaker and you have a keynote address, and that's going to be the basis for your book. So get your hands on the transcript for that. Now let's talk about voice. What do I mean by voice? What I mean is the personality that you want to show up with in the book you're about to write. So let's say you're a prominent CEO of a tech company and you're with your leadership team who you've known for a decade. You're goofy, you tell jokes. But when you go to the all hands meeting, you're buttoned up and to the point. So you need to decide which personality or voice do you want to bring to the book you're about to create. Then get your hands on as much previously created content you can find that showcases you using this voice. If you're finding this video helpful, please go ahead and hit subscribe. This is a brand new channel and it would just mean so much to have you subscribe. Okay, so now that you've amassed your previously published content, I want you to upload this content to a large language model or LLM, which is a tool trained on a massive data set. You may have heard of an LLM like Claude and ChatGPT, and you're going to need a paid subscription, which is about $20 a month. But since you're going to write your book in 60 days, you're only going to need 2 months, maybe 3. So I want to tell you about something else, which is called an LLM aggregator. And this is a tool that lets you get access to all the LLMs like ChatGPT and Claude and Llama and Gemini Gems for the same price, $20 a month, as a single tool. So look for my next video, and I'm going to tell you how to use an LLM aggregator to do your book project. And I'll also go through the pros and cons of the different LLMs so that you can choose the model and the tool which is best for your book.